Welcome to ACC Student News, the news students can use. I'm Jack, and here are this week's stories. Alec Baldwin and Hannah Gutierrez-Reed are now facing charges in the accidental shooting of Rust cinematographer Helena Hutchins. In 2021, Baldwin fatally shot the cinematographer on the set while filming the movie Rust. In his statement, he said that he did not fire the weapon. Gutierrez-Reed was the film's armorer who was in charge of ensuring weapon safety. According to the district attorney, they have had actors tell them that every person that handles a gun has a duty to make sure that gun is empty before pointing it at someone. Baldwin and the film's armorer are being charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. A lawsuit that challenged an Indiana law that prohibits transgender students from competing in girls' school sports has been dropped weeks before it was to be heard by a federal appeals court. A federal judge in Indianapolis ruled against the law in August and granted a preliminary injunction allowing a 10-year-old transgender girl to rejoin her school's all-girls softball team. The judge stated that there was no question that this injunction violates the Title IX law that prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex, which includes transgender in Indiana. Security footage shows a male driver grabbing a female barista by the arm through a coffee shop drive-through window. According to the Washington State Police, the driver was ordering a drink at the window and he paid. He then asked for change for a $5 bill, and when she handed him the change, he grabbed her. After a brief struggle where he appeared to try to use a zip tie on her, he gave up and drove off. The video of the male has been shown around because of the tattoo on his forearm that said Chevrolet. Auburn police decided to share the video with the public in order to locate the male with a unique tattoo. They have arrested the suspect after an overwhelming public response to the footage. The only child of Elvis Presley has unexpectedly passed away. Lisa Marie Presley was pronounced dead at the age of 54. Lisa Marie was known for her career as a singer and songwriter. Lisa Marie supposedly died from cardiac arrest at West Hills Hospital and Medical Center in Los Angeles this weekend. The coroner deferred announcing her cause of death until further testing. Lisa Marie was the sole beneficiary of the Elvis estate after her grandfather and great-grandmother died. Graceland will be passed down to her 3 daughters. The United States has reached its $31 trillion debt ceiling, and the country is at its credit limit. The debt ceiling is the total amount of money that the U.S. can borrow to meet its legal obligations, including Social Security and Medicare benefits, as well as military salaries, tax refunds, interest on national debt, and other payments. Once the U.S. hits the limit and exhausts ways to pay its bills, Congress must lift the ceiling in order for the government to continue to borrow to meet its obligations. If it does not, the country could be forced to default, which some experts would warn would be economically catastrophic. The U.S. is expected to hit the borrowing limit this week, and after that, the Treasury Department will use extraordinary measures to keep paying bills. Marvel actor Jeremy Renner is excited to be home after his unfortunate incident with a snowplow that left him hospitalized. It is now being released that the injuries were worse than anyone thought. According to an unnamed source, the injuries included the right side of his chest being crushed. His upper torso had collapsed, he had a bleeding head wound, and a leg injury. He was also reported to have difficulty breathing. The actor was helping a relative when he was run over by his snowplow. Renner remained active on social media to keep fans updated, some tweets including showing his sister and mother washing his hair. That's all for this week. I'm Jack. Make sure to check out the rest of our videos.